Shoot, I had a whole starting soon screen and everything. Well, finish. How do you know? You're Yeah, I went to Wendy's. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Yeah. So I go to Wendy's, go to eat inside, and the doors are locked. There's no picture in there. I still got Twitch down. Oh, it's not turned on chat. No, it is. Yeah, I went to Wendy's. I just got like chicken nuggets, fries. Chicken sandwich. Plain chicken. Plain chicken. It's terrible lighting out here. The menus experience. Or I can't. Shit. Camera's in use. So that's why it let me use the camera last time. That's nice. Okay. I'm turning off the music. But yeah. Well, I have no flashlight. That sucks. Now that hard to see. Yeah, I was gonna eat inside, but the fucking doors were locked. You know, what am I supposed to do about that? We've got just chicken and weird-looking mayo. And it's pretty windy. I don't know if you can hear it. But I'm just like testing this stuff. This chicken looks terrible, actually. That's, it is that dark, kind of. The chicken nuggets look good there, at least. Fries? Nuggets, because I use their app. Whatever. It's just Wendy's, nothing special. Everybody's had this. Everybody. Meh. Well, I already ate 2 of them because I was streaming before, but there's much to do. Much to do. I've got like more some stuff. I have no idea how I'm gonna. We'll figure that out. seems pretty terrible, so. My bit rate is kind of ass. I did have a bonded, I think. Look at those clouds. Oh shit, it's inverted. I wonder if you fall through that if you get all wet. I don't know. I'm gonna eat though. Yeah. Just realized there's bird shit all over this table, kinda. But doesn't matter. We got a Wendy's signature sauce. It's hard to read. I don't care that much. To show you, I guess. Wendy's signature. It's not really her signature, it just says that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch more of this stuff later. I was gonna play more games, but inside the Wendy's, but they locked their doors. But we are gonna be on some bullshit. Perhaps. Maybe. I do plan to play more games. Oh, I got a job. I'm not gonna say where. Yeah. I just got it. Just. I actually did onboarding today, but I have to go back and watch some videos. But it was just a lot today. A lot in a short amount of time. Kinda. I did get some free food though. I had a whole sandwich and a soup. Oh my gosh. I should have took a picture of it. It was amazing. It's such a good sandwich. It's on ciabatta bread. Ciabatta. He told me how to say it, but I already forgot. Ciabatta. I think it's ciabatta bread. I don't know. No clue. Yeah. I don't know how most streamers don't eat their food when it's warm. Like, I can eat cold food, but warm food is so good. Like, how could you not? I don't understand. It is admirable, though. It is admirable. In that, yeah. How hard is this? Just mayonnaise, just. That shit's pretty hard. That shit is really hard. Shit is not a cuss word. I can get away with saying. It's all the other ones. I'll try my best, but yeah. We'll see. I did have some more stuff to talk about, but totally blanked on me as soon as I went live. So, tisk tisk. I thought about it on the way over here, but I guess my memory's like shit. I do really like TFT. I used to play League, but like whenever I started, like pretty sure people give me like terrible advice. Just the worst. Just fries aren't worth eating. Either of those. Yeah, they gave me like terrible advice, I think, and I ended up not listening to them, just doing my own thing. And I would always play Brand. Yeah. I would be a Brand support or just mid. Usually mid, but they wanted me to play support. And I would play a fucking B guy. I know he is a B. I had a B skin, I guess. Oh shit, I forget his name. Belkaz? No. I think it was just skin, and then he sent out like fucking bees and shit. So I just think of him like a bee guy. I totally forget his abilities, whatnot, but yeah. And then I think I had a spring 2013 Timo. It's blowing a little air horn thing on the little profile picture on there. I forget. But yeah, I sucked at League. I still do. TFT though, I was pretty good. It's pretty good. I've got this tilted way too much to that over there. Now it's gonna fall down. It's fantastic. Okay, there we go. Am I talking too quiet? Okay, there we go. I don't know how much can be heard. I know. So I can't, like, there's only so much you can do on the phone. This might be, like, ineligible, totally. Don't know. Overall, I think I should have got something else to eat. Yeah, I won't say too much. Lying is bad. Lie. Usually when people lie, it just hurts themselves. If not, so I try not to do it. I will lie to complete strangers. But you know, if I went to go get a job and I told them, I just want the money, I don't give a shit. That doesn't sound too good. No. Shit. I don't know what that is like. That's how most jobs are. Like they're kind of crap, so I don't see how people like, kiss ass so much that makes it better. You'll just lie like say, yeah, I like your it's a great environment. Which actually the place I'm working at now, it is actually a great environment. It's actually like higher quality. I like that. Oh shit, okay. Okay, I got it. Cause like well, I used to work at Waffle House. I worked there for 5 years. Excuse me. I did everything there. Everything. Everything. The hardest thing I did I think to me, you know, besides like being on first shift and all the other cooks taking off and I just did everyone's job. Bunch of pansies. Yeah, the hardest thing I ever did was a family of 12 came in. I was on second shift, so it was just me by myself. A family of 12. And they all got steak dinners. So that's all eggs, hash browns, however they wanted them made. You know, ham, cheese, onions, pepper, tomatoes, all that shit. But a family of 12. And I'm crazy, so I cooked it all at the same time. You know, tried to, within reason, because there's only so much grill space. But all of the eggs did come out at the same time. Most of them got scrambled. A few got up eggs. That's sunny side up. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm saying it's not good. Do not say Ooh, my bit rate is terrible. I don't know if this is it's probably a terrible video. But yeah, I did all of their food, and it all came out together, except for the steaks. You know, some of the steaks were a little overcooked. Yeah, that was on me. But I did everything, and everything came out at the same time for 12 people. And when they were all Asian, they were all Asian. And they were very nice, though. Very nice. Like, oh shit. I worked during hurricanes too. I know I'm looking over here, looking at me talking. But yeah, I worked during a hurricane too, and that was kind of crazy, I guess. But hardest thing I did was the family of 12 thing, because like we had like what 5 or 6 cooks during the hurricane, so. And, like usually there's only 4 stations, so during a hurricane there's a big line. It's huge, you know. It's going out the door, going, you know, around the railings, the little walkway ramp thing for wheelchairs, whatnot. It just winds down there and then around the building, and because it's the only place open because there's a hurricane. People still want to eat though, so yeah, you gotta work and I guess risk your life. It's a hurricane. It's not that bad. Tornadoes, that's scary to me. I couldn't. But I don't know. I've never been in a tornado, so I can't say how bad. Some of them fucking terrible, especially if you're closer to the coast. We were in like Central Florida, so it wasn't that bad. They probably closed Waffle Houses on the beaches. I'm not sure though. I never lived on the beach, except in California. But in Florida, I did not. My sisters did, but I did not. Shoot. Yeah, I could do everything there. Cooking was not bad. And I did learn more cooking outside of it. But then, I took a promotion. And I was a fucking, it was some like bullshit thing. It's like assistant manager, something like that. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But I took that promotion. I had to work more hours. I had to do more work. And I got paid less. I got paid less for doing more. Just think about that. Think about that. It was mostly like a bonus because I went from first shift to second shift. I would pretty much make all the food for the whole restaurant, which is open for 24 hours all the time. I'm almost cussing, but I'm not, okay? Got this red light over here, it's bad. But yeah, like, why would you continue working somewhere? Like, I just, like, I had moved to a new place and everything right then. And I just couldn't pay my bills. Like, it didn't, mathematically, it made 0 sense. Because I was doing more work. I couldn't go to, like, other places. I couldn't get another job. I wasn't allowed. Isn't that gay? Isn't that stupid? So I did get some side gigs, but the shit sucked. I couldn't pay my bills after I took the promotion. I could pay them before just fine. It was all good. But took the promotion and just fucked me. I fucked myself. Yeah. And then I quit on Thanksgiving Day. Went did drugs. I actually went and hung out with people that did drugs, and I didn't do them. I turned it down. I turned it down like all the fucking time. But sorry, don't mean to cuss. Turned it down all the time. And then this Mexican dude, he had like a rat tail, like a mohawk. And he didn't speak a lick of English. And he just like gestured for me to you know, do the drugs. I won't say what. I won't get into details, specifics, but yeah, the dude, he didn't speak a lick of English. I did not understand him one bit. And it was just like this weird thing where I was like, okay. Okay, I'm being nice because you can't speak. And then I did it. And then I kept doing it for like a month or two. And shit sucked. It sucked bad. I don't know why I'm saying this all here. Look, the plane! The plane! Yeah, it's low bit rate anyway, kinda. It's supposed to be at like 3,000. It's at 1.517. I don't know. Figure it out. I did upgrade my internet. It's supposed to be way better, but it sucks. I doubled my phone bill for this. Yeah. Well, yeah. Ooh. I did not chew that all the way. I forgot what I was talking about. Great internet. Yeah, I doubled my phone bill, and it still sucks. How? 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 We gonna be doing some shit though. I do plan to get more consistent with streaming. It'll probably be more in the morning time, but um, I probably won't have the best internet like next week. Starting tomorrow, I think. They might give me a bit of a grace period. I'm not sure. They'll probably the day after. That's my fault. As is everything else. There's yeah, it's fine. You didn't sing. It's been 34 minutes. I'm still eating. It's crazy. What am I talking? Blah 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 blah. Shit. My teeth used to be so bad. My teeth were so bad. You have no idea. While I was working at Waffle House, I made a sausage egg cheese biscuit. Someone else made it for me, actually. The biscuit was a little too hard. I bit into that, and my front tooth just come all the way off. And that's whenever I realized, I was like, oh shit. From a whole childhood of like not brushing my teeth, and then still not doing it, you know, during high school, middle school, all that shit. Teeth were just, nah. Yeah, nah. But I got new teeth now, so. Free. Free! And there's so many people with bad teeth. Where I got these. And they just don't do anything. Like, They say, oh, I should do that. And then they do nothing. And it's like, what the what? Huh? Like me, I'll do stuff or not do stuff, but I'm kind of stupid, I guess. I think so. I paid $1 for an IQ test and it said I had one of 130. I paid $1 for it. That should tell you enough. I think. But hey, it's okay. Yeah. I just don't care anymore. I actually care a lot. I care a lot. I might care more than most other people. I don't know. I can't say I care more than everybody. It's some shit I just don't care about. And yeah. But I'm trying to get better. I fuck up sometimes, but we're only human. What can we do? Be perfect? Oh shit. I should actually turn the chat so it stays longer than 15 seconds, because I will probably miss that now that I think about it. It should be like, I'll do 2 minutes for now. I think that's good. But yeah, things have gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot better, I think. It was so fucking bad before. Sorry. Oh dear Lord, I apologize. I'm not even like a real, I'm not a big church person, actually. Like, I don't, last time I went to church was like Easter, like 2 years ago. Yeah. I respect it though, that's cool. That's truck went, I should have been quicker. The truck went by with the, like, water tanks in the bed of his truck, and then a pull behind trailer. And the trailer one was blue. He had like a blue light in it. It's like clear or white. Just the whole thing lit up. That looked so cool. You know, the one in the bed of his truck had a blue light in it. I've never seen that before. I should have been quicker. It's too late. Unless he caught the light. No. Oh well. I just gave away my location. You can find me. I ain't hiding. I be moving my feet when I be gliding. It is so windy. It is disgustingly windy. Oh, whenever I eat, what is that? Whenever you eat, do you, like, does it make your nose, like, run a little? Or is it just, like, hot stuff? 'Cause I don't think it's hot stuff. I don't think stuff is hot, really. But I'll eat stuff all the time, and then I just, like, snotting. Like, what is that? Does that happen to everyone? I do not know. Does it happen to you? I like I don't like my nose doesn't run any other time until I eat food. Like I just don't know what that is. Like why? I have a sugar-free Fanta. I cut out like almost all sugar. I'm still consuming some, but like all added sugar because like I'm actually like noticing a difference. Like it's supposed to be better for your skin too. It's like it's processed with sugar. Like I'm not sure what people mean by like all processed foods, whatever. Blah blah blah. Um, me, I still love a good McDonald's every now and then, or Wendy's. When this time has sucked, but burger, oh man, hell yeah! Yeah, like sugar-free stuff doesn't taste bad now. So if you can like control yourself, if you have like I ate so much sugar, it's crazy. I don't know what I should do that much sugar. It's always too much. I think I'm running out of things to talk about now. So. I would like to do some like charity streams in the future, and then I'll put like some videos on YouTube. I still haven't put out any videos, partly because I did lose a lot of footage, but I did quite a bit of editing. You know what's weird? The best upload speed I've ever had was Consumer Cellular. That phone company had the best upload speed from the like most basic, uh, their most basic service that their plan. Like it beat all of the others. It beats mine now. Well, sometimes I get like 69 megabytes per second upload, but it's very inconsistent. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how to make sense of it. I tried. I even upgraded mine. They even told me that they couldn't upgrade it. And I was like, well, I'll just go to a different company. Or, like, they wanted me to wait 20 days and then I could upgrade it. And I was like, no, I will go somewhere else. That doesn't make it, that's stupid. Get out of here. So then they did it. That's just how some things work. You just get it done. It's been 46 minutes, I'm still eating. Oh, I was gonna play some more games, but like this app has changed a lot over the past couple of years, I guess. So it doesn't do a lot of the things that it used to do. But a lot of the tutorials, lot of the tutorials and, you know, help that you can read on the internet doesn't apply anymore. So it's a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. Like I said, I could switch to screencasting when I went live like this, but there's no option. So, gay. That is gay. I just call things gay. The first, oh no, wait, shit. Like my second or third girlfriend ever, this gay dude told me to like sit on his knee and like to ask her out that way. And that was so weird, but I did it anyway. And just that's mad weird. Like he just wanted to help, I guess, but like why'd I have to sit on his knee? Like what does that like? It still doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, that was like seventh grade in agriculture class in Florida. Agriculture and 4-H. I did not go into 4-H though, so that was the farm country people did that. I did not. I was a swamp kid. Yeah, yeah, I was a swamp kid. I grew up this road called Wilbar Lane. It's actually another road off of that road. But to this day, it's still a dirt road. Right there in Florida, in uh, Haines City, that's it. Haines City, Florida. Yeah, but it's just like an actual swamp. There was a little pond there, and we would go fishing there as kids. And they would say, like, watch out for gators and stuff. There were no gators. Full of shit. There could have been. But in the second swamp I lived in, the Green Swamp, there was a bike trail, Fan Fleet bike trail. And, you know, it went many miles. Many miles. And one day our family was out there and we were riding bikes on the bike trail. There's a big ass, 8-foot gator just laying on the bike trail. And we all kind of go around it, except for my sister. My sister just stops right there. Right there in front of it. She's older than me, mind you. But, I don't know how much older she is, but she's older. Yeah, you should just never do that. Never stop in front of a gator. This thing just went to 3,000 kilobytes per second. That's back 2000. Oh well, let's keep going. Yeah. And then like my grandpa, like I didn't see him until I was like 12 or 13. Yeah, I didn't see my grandpa until I was like 12 or 13. My real grandpa, so I had like a grandpa-in-law. He was cool as shit though. He drove a tow truck. Oh man. Oh, he would like take me on the tow truck too. Yeah. Growing up, it was like he would go and hook it up, and then I would get to get the levers. Yeah. It was a Ace Wrecker in Florida. That was Haines City also. Yeah. He would just go pick up people's wrecked cars. That's what he did for a living. And he smoked cigarettes. And he had lung cancer. It's Holly Hill Tank Road. Probably shouldn't say too much of that. Um, I don't know. They ended up moving, and he got lung cancer. Still smoking. Still smoking with lung cancer. He didn't give a fuck. I have to say fuck then. Sorry. And oh gosh, that's like a reason why I'm glad I quit smoking. Cause like he would still smoke when he had lung cancer. And he had like a breathing machine and stuff. And just one day, just like his I don't know, like his lung broke open and just blood just came out everywhere. Sorry if that's a bit too much. I should have said graphic. I'm sorry. But yeah, that just happened. I still remember that. Playing Abe's Exodus, Abe's Odyssey, PlayStation or something. It was like kind of 3D instead of just 2D. Just Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. I don't know. We were playing that. We got that news. That sucked. That sucked, man. But my real grandpa, I didn't meet him until I was like 12 or 13, which that might have been before my other grandpa died. Grandpa-in-law. And, but yeah, I still don't know what he did. No idea what he did. Like, I asked him what he did for work, like before, and he said, "Don't worry about it. Just go into the trade." I didn't do that at all. Yeah, kind of glad. Kind of glad. Yeah, this food was so much better when it was hot. I shouldn't have streamed me eating. little too windy. Just a tad bit. Oh, I do have more stories, but them are a little too crazy. Some would put people in a weird spot. Some may be illegal. But they're not that bad. They're not that bad, okay? I ain't never did nothing wrong, but every time I get the blame. Hey, I'm insane. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. I used to be bad, I guess. Not too bad, I don't think. I was always nice, though. I think. You know, as long as it was warranted. Excuse me. It's weird. I don't remember what I set the title as. Wennys eat much and talks. That was it. Okay. Oh man. For the longest time, I couldn't eat chips. I can eat chips again. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like I think it was I think it was like 2 or 3 years I couldn't eat chips. That sucks. You don't want to be able to not eat things. Oh my gosh. Take care of your teeth. Take care of them. Don't care. They start walking. Un momento, por favor. Por favor. my nose over there, so you can't hear it. You probably can hear it. Oh well. Okay. We should oh. Oopsie. Oopsie. Let's switch this. Oh yeah. This is better. See that? It's very windy. I'm just a cold little white boy. The inverted camera totally blows my mind. Like, at least you can read stuff though. Oops. I think you can read that. I don't know. I will end it up here though, because I can't just switch to screencast, even though it said I could. Ugh. And it said that there's like a little camera overlay thing on the screencast, but I don't know if it was hidden by my chat or if it just didn't show up at all. No idea. Because I did have that one message not disappear. The old one. And the game audio at the end of my stream earlier just did not go through. But I did put in a headphone and change their audio mixing. And I'm not sure how they mixed it because it was just an auto before instead of internal. They have a big leak. Oh, you can see it right there. Yeah, it's not too bad though. It yeah. See, now I'm just totally blanking on what to say. So I think I should just end. And we're coming up on Whataburger. Whataburger. It's actually, it's not the best, but it's not bad. It's way better than other states. Everybody's going, shoot. Nobody was at Wendy's. Well, I don't want to snitch around. I notice things like details. I don't think most people do. It's very windy. I wonder if I can even be heard. Can I be heard? I almost dropped it. Did I talk about my time in San Diego? Gosh, it's so weird. It's so weird holding the camera like that. Like this. Very weird. In my time in San Diego. Where did I begin? Beginning? I don't know. I went there to I went to San Diego. I wanted to make up for my mistakes. This is so weird holding this. Makes no sense. Immediately as soon as we went. Yeah, I went to San Diego. I wanted to make sure someone was alright. I don't know if I should say who. I don't really care, but I don't. They might. I don't know. Yeah. But I went there. Took a plane there. San Diego. I went to TwitchCon, which I was just like standing outside. It happened before I got there. I was on the way there, I think. But here's the but. The person that I asked for a ride said, "Yeah, I can give you a ride to the airport." And then I talked about it with them twice. They said, yeah, that's cool. Take you to the airport, no problem. And then they never took me there at all. They were just like, "Oh, the car is not good," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I missed the flight. Did not purchase the insurance or whatever. So I couldn't even reschedule it. I just missed the flight. Money gone, boom. So then I buy another plane ticket. And then I go to San Diego. Got someone else to take me. Just plan didn't work out. Isn't that fun? So I get there, and then I'm out of money. just a man with a dream. Yeah. And I envision things going much better, but I guess I suck too much at talking to people. So yeah, I just ended up like I walked around San Diego for a couple days. I did go to TwitchCon. I won a skateboard thing at from Dakota something. I don't know. I won a skateboard, yeah. The dude painted it. I don't know. I left that in a hostel. I was like, here, someone. This will be a present for someone I don't know. Because I got tired of carrying it around, so I just left it. But I did go to TwitchCon. I took some pictures with people. It's pretty cool. Their security sucks. So you do have to be careful, I guess, especially if you're a girl. And there's weirdos. Just shoot them. Shoot them. But anyways, yeah, I went there. What else happened? There's a couple shows. There's lots of music. But then I was just stuck in San Diego. My own fault. My own fault completely. Yeah. My own fault completely. I got stuck in San Diego. It's stupid, delusional. I don't really regret it though. It was quite the experience. But after TwitchCon, I was still there, so I got a bike. I got a bike, and I just started doing Uber deliveries. Uber Eats. That would be crazy. You order an Uber and someone comes up on a bike. Hop on! Be like, that was hell. It's so expensive in San Diego. I think, yeah. Went to this place that had the world's best burger, supposedly. And it, like, I'm pretty sure I got, like, food poisoning. And I just threw it all up. All of it. It was like $30 too. I forgot what else I had. And they put, like, pickles in the meat. Cooked it. I did not. I'm Polish, but I'm not that big of a fan of pickles. It's just too much. I threw it all up. I was like, and that was me kind of like splurging. Like I wanted like real food instead of gas station food from 7-Eleven, which is so expensive there. Such a rip-off. Yeah, don't know why it's so expensive there. It doesn't make any sense. Everything's cheaper here. By a lot. By a lot. I think, yeah. It adds up. It's compounding, But yeah, just some days, like, you didn't get many orders. The orders were too far apart. It was just pain. Just pain. And that was my life for a while. It's just pain. Just a lot of pain. And I didn't even have to pay for gas. Everything was just that expensive. And like, I quit smoking pot, I quit cigarettes when I went there. This train. Choo choo. Nice. There's a train coming. Oh. Oof. 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 I already should. Neighborhoods over there. Oh, I'm gonna do more IRL streams. Probably gonna do some workouts. Why is so not letting me go? I could just walk, but recording a crime at that point. Right? Right? Frick, what was I talking about? The best part. Uber Eats on bike. Yeah, so I delivered Uber Eats on bike. I saved up some money. Just a bit. Barely any. And I ended up going to where it was Halloween. And I was like, this has sucked so much. I just left my bike like next to Balboa Theater. Okay, I already kind of told this story kind of before, but I'm telling it again. I'll deal with it. Yeah, I left my bike right there next to Balboa Theater on 4th Avenue, 4th Street, same shit. 4th and I forget the other one. I don't know. But I left my bike there. I go looking for tacos. But yeah, tacos. Yeah. Because, like, I hadn't had them in a while. And I went and got tacos. Would you look at that? It changed. Yeah, I went and got burrito tacos. I go back. My bike is gone. So I went and found some cops. There's like five of them standing at one car. I asked them where. Just stupid. I asked them, where do people take stolen bikes here? And they all just laughed. They did. They legit just laughed in my face. Dumb question, I guess. So, yeah. No, I actually went and ran around and looked for whoever took my bike. Nothing. It was just gone. Just gone. Someone probably rode it to like the city's edge and then just dropped it. Like in a bush or something. I don't know. And yeah. I think quite a few people accused me of stealing that bike, but I bought it from Walmart. And the people at Wheel Fun Rentals. Yo, what's up? The people at Wheel Fun Rentals, they helped me put it together, actually. So, everybody that said I stole it can eat my dick. Yeah. The second bike I got, I found. Oh, ooh, okay. Missing part of the story. I actually ended up still doing Uber, but I did it on foot for a good week. My feet hurt so bad. They were just like, my feet were just like bloody. Just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just from doing so much walking. Just, it was, that sucked. That sucked so much. I wanted to give up so bad, but I didn't really have a choice, so I just kept going. You know, I just kept going. Then I think I eventually walked over, like the farthest orders I had done. Like I went over to Cesar Chavez Boulevard, which is one like that in like a bunch of cities, I guess. But this was in San Diego, and I walked all the way to Cesar Chavez Boulevard from just downtown, Broadway, Fourth and Fifth, from there, pretty much. So it was I forget what it's called now. Was it Sprouts? It might have been Sprouts. I don't know. It's a place right across from the bank, I think. I forget. I don't want to remember. Yeah, I walked all the way over there to Cesar Chavez Boulevard, though. Feet still hurt. I was trying to take care of them still, though, but I still had to walk everywhere, so they just hurt. And I went over there, and there was a bike on a bridge, just this old rusty bike. I shouldn't sit here out. It's weird. But yeah, there's just this rusty bike sitting there. So I asked someone on the bridge, yo, whose bike is this? I want to buy it. And he said, nah, they're like down there near the exit. He didn't say near the exit, but they were near the exit. And they were all homeless, just like, I don't know what the fuck they did. There was a midget with a machete, too. That midget tried to intimidate me with the machete, which is crazy. I'm at 14% battery. I got a battery pack. Yeah. The midget tries to he's like mad dogging me with the machete, just like tapping it, just like mad dogging me, like, And then he like walked around me some, but I didn't. That don't phase me. I don't know. Come on, charge. Hang on. Okay, it's charging. But yeah, I've never been, I've never had a midget try to intimidate me, let alone with a machete. So that was a first. This is weird. Holding this. But yeah. Oh, I do have other crazy stories too, though. But yeah, I found this guy. What? I'm supposed to give him like 35 for the bike. I gave him 50 because he took a while working on it. It's a bunch of bullshit. I gave him the money. And I take the bike. I'm going down the bridge that I found it on, which I should have just took it. it was probably stolen anyways. This is so weird. No, I shouldn't take it. But yeah, I paid him $50. I drive the bike. I'm going down the bridge, and shit just starts flying off of it. Like, so I think he sabotaged it on purpose. I think. Because he did say, you know, we can do other stuff tomorrow. And I was like, that's weird. I'm just buying a bike and leaving. But now it makes sense. So I think he did sabotage me, but I don't know. Maybe he was just dumb. Maybe he was just dumb. That's what I think. But I'm gonna switch this. It's better for me. Okay. But yeah. So the front tire comes off the bike while I'm going down the bridge. Just so yeah. Like, I was very lucky. I'm so lucky. You have no idea. It's amazing how lucky I am. You know, sometimes stuff is kind of shit, but I'm very lucky, I think. So yeah. The tire, you know, the wheel doesn't come off the bike, but like the forks like spread out and like one side came off. But I luckily like slowed down with whatever brakes it still had, and I just saved myself. And then I took it back up there. The dude is gone. You know, his tools are gone. I have nothing. I have just this piece of crap bike that I just bought for $50. So I took some of the parts from some other bikes he had, which, you know, fuck that guy. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Yeah. Some other dude tried to say something to me. He said, that's not yours. Oh well, do something. I paid for it. I'm gonna fix it. So I fixed it with just my fingers. I fixed that stupid bike with just my fingers. And it worked. It worked. It didn't work for long, but I made it back into the city. I made it back to downtown. And then I went to a bike shop there. And the bike shop owner, he actually says, no, you have the wrong kind of tire. This does not work. I cannot help you. And I just stand around in the shop like... I just keep standing there. And I'm like, come on, dude. Come on, help me. And eventually he goes up and he gets me a tire. And he brings it back. He says, here, this is the right tire. It will work. Just get out of here. So I left. I asked to use a tool. They wouldn't let me use one. I don't know why. They said they wouldn't let me use one. It's so stupid. But he was nice enough to give me the tire, so I just left. I couldn't bug him anymore after that. And so yeah. I forget how I fixed it. How I put the tire on. Oh, I went to Ace Hardware and I bought a pair of pliers. Fixed it that way. It's like you actually have to tighten it all the way. You can't just do that with your fingers. But I did enough to where you could just walk it. I walked it there. had that bike for a while. Yeah, I had that bike for a good while. And then I think I was just watching some streams and stuff. Everything sucked at that point. I missed so much. So much happened, and I was just like working all the time, working for nothing. Just for like food to live. I was just working. Just that was uh it was just a lot like on the mind, I think. I don't know. Hang on, I'm gonna see if this is still actually going and I'm not just sitting here talking to no one. Or at least it's being recorded. It is, okay. But yeah, that was a lot on the mind. Just doing all that shit for nothing. Just, yeah, it was really taxing. But then I was watching, I was trying to get, back into things, and I was watching streams again while I was working. Because I had, like, found, like, places to charge stuff. Like, things were kind of, I was kind of getting some structure in my life at that point. Again. And then my phone broke. And that was the only reason I could even make any money to begin with, was my phone. So, that next day I was dooming hard. And I just went and sat down at this, like a restaurant. I don't know, it was like an abandoned restaurant on Fifth Avenue. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's the Laugh Factory. It's next to the Laugh Factory. I think. I don't know. I just sat there and I bought food. The last of my money. Like, that's all I had money for, just for food. This is not charging? Or it's losing power quicker than it charges. I don't know. But yeah, I just sat there just that whole night. I just ate. I ate donuts, pizza, shit from 7-Eleven. It's the cheapest stuff there, which was still expensive, but it sucked so bad. And then this dude, Aiden, he comes up and he asks if I want to smoke some meth. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want to do that. So I didn't. I did not. He did ask if I wanted to smoke some weed, and I was like, fuck it, I'll smoke some weed. Yeah, shit sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then he told me to go to Pacific Beach. Still San Diego, but 92109 Pacific Beach. Uh, that was a lot better. Get free food there. Didn't have any money still, but shit was less bad. Hang on. Let me get that. I gotta check to see if I have a wire. Or I'm gonna have to end the story. Like, 'cause it's about to die. Or I can find a way to prop it up or something. Uh, I'll see if it gets like 1% or something. I don't know. But I went to Pacific Beach. I was getting free food there, like churches and whatnot. Churches, some like resource centers. I don't know. A place called the Compass. And holy shit. I was there for way too long. Way too long. I was trying to get a job, just could not. Just there's so many people there too. It's kind of crazy. But there's actually places that you can go and get help and stuff. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, it went up. It went up. Here's the whole thing. But after that, I think I pretty much just like wasted my time there in San Diego, Pacific Beach. But I didn't have any money to get out, so I had to do that. A lot of people would just like hold a sign and ask for money. I should have just done that. But kind of hurts people's pride. Like, I don't think everyone can do that. I'm not sure if I can do that. Like, I don't know. I could. If I really wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. I ended up getting like this weird program job where you like clean up around churches and the streets. Yeah. Which I would wake up and go pick up trash on Broadway. That was what I did every morning downtown. Because it was before like orders would come in, or like I was waiting for orders. I would just go like pick up the trash. And like some of the homeless people are like feral. They're feral. Yeah, they're feral. And they just like dig through the garbage and like just eat it. And I guess I think they just gave up and like they didn't want to hold a sign or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's how that went. And this one dude, he couldn't even like talk. He couldn't speak English. Or it was like grunts. Like he was like a caveman, just like modern day homeless caveman. Um, he was digging through the garbage one day, and I was like, dude, at least put the garbage back if you take it out. And he just like grunts at me, and I'm like, oh shit, you can't even speak. That's so sad. And so then I just like gave him a thumbs up, just like, you know what, you're okay, dude. Have at it. Have a trash extravaganza. I don't know. there's also this one dude. One night I was trying to sleep, just like I try to sleep everywhere around that city. Just security, they have like command rooms of security guards, and like they have like cameras all over the city, and they'll see where people go, and then they'll go like, "You can't sleep here, motherfucker." And yeah, but this one day, like on the street next to Broadway, the one above it, and I was in this little cut in this building. There's security guards, like they would go in this one building and leave. I don't know why people would fuck with me so much, actually. It's kind of suspicious now that I think about it. But I was sitting there in like this cut thing, and there's this bald dude with like a big ass cane, like, and he was just like eyeballing me, and I'm just sitting there, just like curled up in a ball, like, cause like yeah, I would just sleep in my sweatshirt. How crazy is that? That's all I had. Like, I think every time things got good enough, or like I made enough money, things would just go bad, and then I was back to nothing. To even keep going, and it was just maddening and infuriating. Just like such an experience. But anyways, that one guy with the cane, he was just like eyeballing me, and just like, so like over like 30 to 40 minutes, this dude had like, here, hang on. This dude went from like this, he went from like this street light to like that street light to like over here, and then to like over here, and he was like slowly getting out of my view, and then he was getting closer and closer, just over like 40 minutes. And eventually he was getting close enough that I was like, okay, fuck this. I cannot sleep here. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So I did, and there was just some nights that I just wouldn't even sleep. I would just keep trying to work. And some nights, you know, you would get some more orders and you wouldn't have to keep working, but yeah. It was just a terrible experience. Terrible experience. Which eventually, you know, because I'm pretty sure in Uber Eats, you have to kind of keep doing orders and build up your reputation. And then they give you more stuff. They give you more orders, and then you make more money. You work more hours, technically. So even if you're relying on it totally, and they don't give you enough, technically they don't have to pay you minimum wage. Technically, if you don't work enough hours, or based on their distance and how much active time you have. So they can kind of just fuck you. Isn't that fun? Okay, it's charging very slow. Oh. But yeah. just such a bad experience, but it wasn't too bad. Like, I feel like I learned a lot, like, what not to do. Like, yeah. When I got to Pacific Beach, there was a way I could have gotten out of there sooner, but I had no idea about it. No one told me until pretty much just before I left. But I didn't want to wait anymore, and I just paid for a plane ticket out of there. Now I'm here. Now things are getting way better. But man, did I waste a lot of time. I think I wasted other people's time. I am sorry for that, but oh man. Things were just... And I have so many more stories. There is so much more that happened, but I'm just gonna go to bed. What time is it? It's 1:30. Holy shit. I was only supposed to stream for an hour, but okay. I was actually gonna like end at 11 and go to sleep, but it's 1:30 right now. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm out. I will talk to you later. Just I think one of the pieces of advice that I got, motherfucker, was just make better decisions. Just make better decisions. Just yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah, so make good decisions out there. Just do your best. Keep moving forward. Care about the little things. Care about people. Help people. Don't be a piece of shit. Later. Peace. We out ski. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Peace. What should I play? Here we go. It might double play it. I'm sorry if it does. I don't know.
I have no money to pay my rent. All my money has been spent. Pray to God again, I'll fly.
Satan never lent me $1. That piece of shit. Can you believe that?